Well, hi, everybody. I am SEU President Ken Hingle, and as always, joined by our Senior VP for Campus Life, Dr. Bethany Tompkins. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. It's been a minute.
You know, has it been 3 weeks since I've
so.
been traveling out of town and all over?
You.
So, yeah, it's great to be back and join SEU now. And that's what everybody's watching, our weekly update show. We get to keep you informed and educated on everything happening right now at SEU. And in our segment today, we're joined by two very special guests, SEU Link alumna Aarushi Pratap and her mother Lakshmi Singh.
Yep.
Great to have you both with us today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's a privilege,
It
and we're looking forward to having this conversation. And at the end of our conversation, we are going to tell everybody about the top three things that are happening, and we're excited about some of those things. And it's hard to believe it's going to be April.
I know.
I mean, graduations just in a few weeks. So it goes by fast. But let's get into our conversation today. And again, Aarushi and Lakshmi Singh, it's great to have you both with us.
Yeah.
And Aarushi is a fashion designer and graduated from the Link program in 2022. The Link program here at SEU focuses on preparing students with intellectual disabilities for the transition from high school to adulthood. The program increases independence, teaches employability skills. And in just a moment, we're going to learn a lot about Aarushi's experience in the program, the inspiration behind all of her clothing designs, and much, much more. And we're excited. We're going to get to announce SEU Runway show.
Yep.
That's going to be coming up on Saturday, April 20th.
That's right.
And that's why we want to have this conversation. And so it's very important that we let everybody know how exciting this is and all of that. So, Lakshmi, why don't you get us started by talking a little bit about how you both heard about the SEU Link program and why you thought it would be a good fit for Aarushi?
So Aarushi had always wanted to go to college. So, that was something that was on our radar all the time. And when she got to high school, we started looking for programs, which would support her, where she would flourish. And then, someone that we knew in Tampa, a friend of ours, actually said, maybe SEU has a program, and we hadn't heard anything about it. And we used to come to SEU for Special Olympics events. Aarushi is an athlete, so we'd come up 2-3 times, I think, and we used to love the campus. And I was like, wow, if this school had a program, this is where she should go, because it felt safe. It felt a place that was very welcoming. It was, it was a beautiful campus. And so we found out that there was SEU Link. And so we applied. It was the only school we applied to because it was the only school we wanted her to go to. Yeah. And then she got accepted. So it was a very easy choice for us. Because, we knew that this was a happy place. Yeah. And it ended up being her happiest place. So, we made the best decision ever.
Oh, I love hearing that. Aarushi, can you tell us about your experience in the Link program? Were you involved in any clubs or internships while you were here on campus?
My experience at SU campus, it was so amazing and intelligent.
Yeah.
My favorite experience is develop relationship with God, making more friends, and develop independent skills by living the dorm room.
Oh,
yes.
That's great.
My favorite part at campus is I love going to chapel with my friends and love going to classes.
That's incredible.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And Lakshmi, when did you first notice Aarushi's creativity and all her artistic abilities and gifts, and how did you see it progress as she grew up?
So, actually, pretty early on, I think she was 3 years old when we actually saw her starting to draw. So she would sketch, she would draw, and just everyday objects. I was using a magnetic board to teach her language, and she would just snatch the board from me. And she would make things like helicopters, planes, animals, and of course princesses, because she was obsessed with them. And then when she got a little older, maybe about 6 or 7 years old, she started drawing stories. Wow. So she would draw 50 drawings, and then if you put it together, they would tell a story. And that's when I think my husband and I had this, this feeling that, oh my God, we have someone a very amazing sort of person in our lives.
Yeah.
And when she got to about 12 or 13, she started saying that she wanted to get into fashion. And very soon, she taught herself to sew all by herself, watching YouTube videos.
Wow.
And then she's been very prolific since then. And she also paints. She's a watercolor artist. She does acrylic paints as well. And so, yeah, anything artsy is her thing. And she just amazes us on a daily basis, Yeah.
That's incredible. Aarushi, it's so... I loved seeing you here the last couple of years. I just want to say that, like, the joy just comes right out of you. So I so appreciate you even coming back and having these conversations with us. But not more importantly, but I would love to know a little bit about, we hear you're designing clothing. What is the signature style of the clothing that you design? And what's your inspiration behind them?
My signature style is very colorful and bright and positive.
Yeah.
That's exciting. What message are you trying to communicate through your designs? What do you want people to know through your designs?
My fashion designer was my language, and art, it was my voice. And I want to tell the world that through my designs, that my brain is beautiful and I can think and can create wonderful designs.
Wow, that's amazing. And most recently, you were featured, your designs were featured in Tampa Bay Fashion Week. That's pretty incredible. Can you tell us about the clothes that you made for the show and what the experience was like for you?
For Tampa Bay Fashion Week, I created resort wear collection and it was so beautiful. And then everyone show my artwork and it's very impressive. I should proud of myself. And Tampa Bay Fashion Week, it was a great experience for me. And my life has changed really well because of that.
Wow.
Yeah. And of course, we've got a big event coming up on Saturday, April 20th here at Southeastern University. And Lakshmi, can you fill us in on kind of some of the details for SEU on the Runway, it's called, and where and when it'll be held and what attendees can expect?
Yeah. So the SEU on the Runway is on April the 20th. It's at the Lake Barney Room in the Welcome Center. Doors will open at 6 p.m., but the show starts at 6:45 p.m. This show is going to feature Arushi's new line that she is, debuting at the show. And we're going to have models who are going to be professors, staff, students. Arushi's mentor is also one of the models. So this is an exciting sort of, event on April 20th.
That's great. And you're actually going to be on the runway.
Yes. I am, and I'm honored to wear a piece of your clothing. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I cannot wait.
Can't wait. Me too.
I can't wait to see it and just experience it and just have a night to celebrate, all that the Lord has put in your heart to do. Is so cool. Now, she just talked about it being a new line. Can you tell me the inspiration behind your new line?
This new line, which is called Golden Grace.
Oh.
And for this collection. And my inspiration, my relationship with God from Southeastern University campus. And I create beautiful stained glass angel pieces on fabric for this line for this year. And I got inspired from other artworks.
Wow, that's incredible.
Tell us a little bit about what the cost of the event will be, what we can expect in that area of the show.
So general admission is going to be $50. We also have VIP seating at $125, and that also includes meet and greet with the designer. SU students have admission at $20, and all proceeds from the show are going to go to SEU Link for their expansion. They also want to become sustainable and, for their future, programs and plans. So, so it's a great cause.
Excellent.
And then where can people register for the event? Because I'm assuming it's going to sell out.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I think the SU blog has, the link to the fashion show under latest news. So that's the best place to go and register for the event. You can get your tickets there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Final question, and this is for you, Aarushi. Do you have a website where listeners can go to learn more about you and about all your fashion designs and so forth?
Yes, I have my website, which is www.arushipratap.com. And my Instagram account is Aarushi Pratap.
Wow.
Aarushi Pratap. That's great. Well, we're excited about this event, and we hope all of our friends listening will come out and be a part of this wonderful show with the ability to support a program that has made a huge impact in your life and so many other students' lives. So we're thankful for all of that. So thank you for joining us today and having this conversation with us.
You're welcome. Almost thank you so much for being part of this.
Thank you so much for having us. This is such an honor. Yeah, thank you.
It's a privilege, and you can count me, and I'll be there. My wife's going to be there, so we're excited about all of that. So again, thank you for joining us. We got 3 top things that are happening here as we close out this conversation today.
Yes,
first of all, no classes and university offices will be closed this coming Friday, March 29th. That's we're going to, celebrate and honor Good Friday and what Christ did for our lives. And I hope that everyone has a blessed Good Friday and then a blessed Easter weekend with friends and family. Yeah. And you enjoy that together as you spend time in worship this weekend. And then secondly, our fire softball team will be playing Ave Marita University on home field. That's tomorrow, and that's at noon, right?
Yes.
Right at noon. Yeah. Be sure to head out to the field to show your support. To hear more about what's new in the world of fire athletics, you can stay tuned for Fire Talk streaming live on SEU Fire Athletics YouTube channel. That's going to be within the hour, so we encourage you to join us for that. And then the last thing, next Wednesday, April 3rd, Student Success and Retention Departments will be hosting a major declaration day in Bush Chapel from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And they're going to have food and prizes and offer students the chance to speak to their college's dean, advisors, and staff from other SU departments. And if you haven't picked a major, this is a good place to go and check everything out and start exploring career options. You won't want to miss this event and opportunity. Again, thanks for everyone joining us today on SEU Now, and thank you for tuning in and discussing and hearing all the things that are happening here at Southeastern University. As usual, keep up with the latest SEU news and updates online. Follow us on social media at SEU University, at Ken_Ingle, and at Bethany T. Thomas. Hope everyone has a great week. We look forward to connecting with you again next week on SEU Now.